It's about time. What's going on?
Rumor Report, Rumor Report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, Mike Tyson did an interview with Reuters, and he talked about how shrooms improved his mental health. He said, everyone thought I was crazy. I bit this guy's ear off after that 1997 fight. He said, I did all this stuff, and once I got introduced to the shrooms, my whole life changed. It's scary to even say that. To think where I was, almost suicidal, to this now. Isn't life a trip, man? It's amazing medicine, and people don't look at it from that perspective. He said, I believe this is good for the world. If you put 10 people in a room that don't like each other and give them some psychedelics, they'll be taking pictures with each other. Put 10 people in a room who don't like each other and give them some liquor, they'll be shooting everybody. That's real talk.
Yeah, most healers I know, most people who practice mindfulness, they call it plant-based medicine. I was going to do it in over New Year's Eve, but I punked out.
Well, shrooms are still illegal in many parts of the world, including the U.S., and a lot of medical professionals warn against self-medicating with them. But, I've done it before, microdosing.
I meant to ask again, just what does it do? What does it feel like? I'm too scared. I'm a chicken to take shrooms. So how does it make you feel? What do you see? I just imagine like Super Mario Brothers live in my head or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it just kind of heightens whatever mood you're in. So if you're not in a good mood, I always say do not try it then. Make sure you're in a safe space with people you trust, by yourself, in nature, and it can be an amazing experience. And I say microdose, like don't take too much, especially the first time you do it, just a little bit. And the good thing is that when it wears off, you don't feel anything afterward. It just goes through your system because it is poisonous mushrooms.
By the way, Mario Brothers is all based off a shroom trip. You do realize that, right?
You know that.
Yeah, that's why I said it. Mm-hmm.
It's like I was like in Alice in Wonderland, All right. Now, Gabrielle Union is talking about her Black experience in Hollywood. She was on Friends, and that is the whitest white show. And she talked about the way that they treat you. In this interview, she was discussing being on a hit show on CBS and then going to go work on another show and how they kind of made her feel like she didn't know what she was doing.
That dual consciousness, though, is what prepares me to go then do an episode of Friends after being on City of Angels. When they're like, Gabby, do you know what a mark is? Yeah, I'm an actor. Didn't have to audition for this job because I was just on a hit show on CBS. But the man talked to me in sing-song voice for the whole week. But I'd been there. Do buckwheat. We love it when you entertain us. That's when we're most comfortable.
I never watched Friends. If I knew Gabrielle Union was on there, I probably would have watched it. She was a regular?
She wasn't on there a lot, but David Schwimmer, who was on the show, he also was very aware of the fact that there weren't any people of color. So he had said that he wanted to have girlfriends on the show who were women of color. So I think Aisha Tyler was on the show as well. But yeah, I've watched Friends because it came on after Seinfeld. That was really why. So the TV would still be on.
I never watched Seinfeld either. Sorry.
Yeah, I never
missed
watched
out.
those either.
Missed out on that great white entertainment.
Yep, never seen those either.
I enjoy Seinfeld, but I will say I didn't watch it till it was in reruns. I didn't watch it when it came on, but there would be times I'd be at home and then you end up watching a bunch of episodes of Seinfeld. Pretty good show. And Curb Your Enthusiasm. Your Enthusiasm,
Curb
which
was
came
great.
after Seinfeld.
I never watched none of those.
No,
I'd rather watch
Curb.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or The Cosby Show in reruns. I never watched none of those.
I did watch those, of course, but I did watch Curb. Only episode of
you can do
Seinfeld I
both.
remember is when Kramer was on stage calling everybody the N-word. That's
when I stopped watching Seinfeld, and that was not on Seinfeld. That was actually real stand-up that he was doing, and he got upset, and he used that. And then I didn't watch it anymore after that.
Oh, that.
But a lot of people, like Wale, yeah, that was in real life. Wale did a whole album based off of Seinfeld.
Yep,
and had Seinfeld on the album.
That's right. The album about nothing.
All right.
No, that wasn't it. Was it? I don't remember.
Yeah, because that's what the show was about, nothing, when he pitched the show. And then Curb Your Enthusiasm, obviously, the creator, Larry David, created Seinfeld. So it was kind of life after Seinfeld. That's what that show was based on. All right, now, Jeezy has called out some promoters in Detroit over an event that people thought he was going to be performing, but he wasn't. Here's what he said.
In the contract, it says day party. I just wanted to pull up and see my people real quick, get in and get out. It was unorganized, understaffed, and chaos. I got there. Nobody knew what to do. They wanted to put me in the skybox for me to watch the crowd from there. Absolutely not. I got my crew together. We walked down to the bleachers so we could see the people. Wanted to go downstairs, but there was nobody there, including the promoter, that can get us there. So you know how I'm rocking. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I ain't never did nothing in Detroit for no money. So if y'all mad at anybody, you better be mad at that promoter.
Right. It was an Occupy the Corner bike giveaway that they were doing. All right. Now, in addition to that, Kelly Price had some issues with a Texas promoter who did not pay her. Okay, don't play with our money. Here's what she said.
You would tell the people at the venue that I canceled tonight because I was too upset about my grandmother. If I was too upset about my grandmother, I would have never got on the plane. I don't know who your grandma is. I know who mine is. But whoever raised you should be ashamed today because they raised a liar and they raised a cheater and they raised somebody that don't pay their bills and they raised somebody that would blame a woman for them being less than a man and not being able to handle his business.
Damn.
Woo! She was supposed to be on there with Life Jennings and stand-up comedian Marcus D. Wiley as well. And don't know what happened, but she did call out the promoter, Kendrick James and Rev Up Nation. She called them horrible, disgusting, and despicable. And she said they don't deserve the platform of a promoter.
You just got to go find the Lord after that read. You got to go figure your life out.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report.
I also want to say that both those situations you just played, Kelly Price and Jeezy, just make me want to stay in the house. Okay, I was a homebody before the pandemic, but the pandemic really showed me where I like to be, and that's home. Okay, Jesus Christ.
All right, well, thank you for that rumor report. Revolt is off this week. Everybody else, the People's Choice Mix is up next. Let's go.